and red. White-faced Metier in an orange jacket would be about 3/4 of the way back as they start off across the far side ahead of Almuhit. And then the Grand Vizier in the blue and orange. Tritonic, maroon sleeves and caps, got a couple behind. Nose-banded Falconate is one of them. And Yukon Glen, who's invariably patiently ridden, is the other. So they go through the first 3/4 of a mile of the Tote Chester Cup. And it's Amin and Harrison Shaw giving a lead to Al Zarakan, racing a close second. Vino Victrix, the maroon jacket, disputing third with My Bluff. Then Rajinski against the running rail in turn slipstream by Calling the Wind, and Zoffee, the white cap, Rashun in a dark blue jacket, is out wider. Then Law of the Sea to Bascule from Almuhit alongside Metier, the orange silks. It's all fairly leisurely at the moment. The Grand Vizier in the raw blue with three behind, Yukon Glen, one of them, then Tritonic and Falconate. And they head towards the end of the first circuit and reach the top of the straight once more. 16 runners led down towards halfway by Amin. To Al Zarakan, 2 lengths away, Vino Victrix in the maroon disputing third with My Bluff. Rajinski, orange jacket, has got a good position, just fifth to Rashun in the cheek pieces. Then Calling the Wind, the purple and white Zoffee is his shadow. Law of the Sea, black jacket, pulling hard off a steady pace here as they slide under the judge with one more circuit ahead of them and a mile to go. Amin leads the field, made every inch so far. Al Zarakan second, then Vino Victrix racing wide of My Bluff. Rajinski and Rashun are the next pair, followed by Calling the Wind and Zoffee, Law of the Sea, Bascule in the red and green. Then Almuhit and Metier and the Grand Vizier and Yukon Glen and Tritonic and Falconate. Ryan Moore, purple and yellow, just about last as they head up the viaduct side of the track and head now for the final 3/4 of a mile in the Tote Chester Cup. And Amin at a fairly steady 32 miles an hour, leading up still to Al Zarakan, My Bluff, well poised under veteran John Egan, the yellow cap, third, just ahead of Vino Victrix. Rajinski is next in the orange silks as they head past the 5. Then Rashun in a dark blue jacket to the white face Calling the Wind. Very little change in the order in behind. Law of the Sea at the moment is a little bit trapped on heel, slightly worse than mid-division. Zoffee is back in midfield and they head for the final half mile in the Tote Chester Cup, and there will be 12-15 lengths top to tail. Falconate's being pushed along in rear and Tritonic at this stage is still a fairly long way back. So we're entering the closing stages of the Tote Chester Cup. Amin kicking on now, pressing on inside the 3. My Bluff, yellow cap, giving chase. Then Al Zarakan. Rajinski, orange jacket, being angled out. Zoffee around the field, the black sleeves, then Calling the Wind. Amin inside the last 2 furlongs, 3 lengths ahead. My Bluff is chasing. Then the Palmer pair of Rajinski and Zoffee. Calling the Wind. Metier away to the left is running on under pressure. Then Law of the Sea inside the furlong. My Bluff noses ahead. Zoffee is challenging. Here's Metier over the top, charging home. Then Law of the Sea. Just Zoffee. My Bluff. Metier getting ever closer. And it's very close. It might have been Metier under Saffie Osborne who pulled it out the fire in the Chester Cup from Zoffee and My Bluff and Law of the Sea and Rajinski in a pulsating finish. From Zoffee and My Bluff and Law of the Sea and Rajinski in a pulsating finish.
What a wonderful ride from Saffie Osborne on board Metier. So happy to settle out the back on this horse and wins one of her biggest races yet. She's a group-winning rider in Italy, but this is by far the most prestigious domestic victory of her career.
Oh, she gets some kick out of that, Alex. Because that was hard fought. That was super competitive. They went hard there. They put the anchor down. Emmian went for home turning in, but they ran him down, and Saffie came hardest, latest, and just nipped the eventual runner-up close home.
And what a way, Jamie, for this rider to break her Chester Cup.
We were speaking at the start of the show, including speaking to Saffie itself, about the Chester Cup meaning more than a handicap, meaning more than a prize money. There's a prestige attached which comes from the history and the heritage of the race, and it's written all over Saffie's face pulling up what it meant to win the Chester Cup, in tandem with the ride itself, because she sensibly came wide whilst there was a bit of congestion on the inside, and imagine her timing it so perfectly at the end of 2¼ miles. Amazing job by Saffie, and what an amazing job, Kevin, by Harry Fry, a horse who was bought for hurdling, turned out to be quite a useful hurdler, but he's won a November handicap and now a Chester Cup.
Absolutely, he's bred to win a derby. This fella, like, you know, he's